Okay, and we so yɛda asafo awurade nyankopɔn ase mɛwɔ nkɔmmɔ ketewa bi a mepɛ sɛ mede me ne adɔfoɔ ɛdi. It is very interesting na we ɛnyɛ ntɔkwa wote aseɛ ɛnyɛ ntɔkwa ɛyɛ abotrɛ ɛne yɛ nyinaa yɛyɛ ɛm sɛ yɛwɔ nneɛma binom wɔ hɔnom a ɛsɛ sɛ yɛdi ho nkɔmmɔ because nipa binom wɔ hɔnom a there are certain things they have no knowledge about, but Bible says for the lack of knowledge my people perish, in Hosea chapter 4 verse number 6. So there are things that we need to know the causes and how it happens. Who be said the average person on the street of Ghana or in so many places even especially among Muslims, who be say Christo ni bia say Yesu yeden wu ya obitumi ama, I mean a detailed account, no matter how knowledgeable that Christian is, obitumi ama a very good account as to how Jesus actually died. But who be say an average Muslim can't know exactly what killed their prophet Muhammad. Now, the truth is in the Quran. So, as Christians, it's also a duty, a call to duty, that we make it known what exactly happened, because the death of Muhammad was never recorded in the Quran, but he gave a glimpses, gave a prophecy on how it's going to happen. And it's about time that we let the world know how it happened, because even the average Muslim who decides himself Muhammad, they don't know. Now, Muhammad has said something in the Quran, in the Surah 69, Surah 69, verse number 44 to 46, and I'm reading. I have the Quran in my hand. Anyone who is watching will see the Quran. I have the Quran in my hand here that I read. I'll say Surah 69 verse 44 to 46. I'll say, and if he, verse 44, I'll say, and if he, Muhammad, had made up about us some false sayings, verse 45, we would have seized him by the right hand. Then we would have cut from him the aorta. Now that aorta is spelled A-O-R-T-A. A-O-R-T-A. So you will be a biology player, you know what the aorta is all about. So the Prophet Muhammad has given a glimpses of how a false prophet will die. Will die by his aorta be what? Will be what? Cut off. What I say? Will be by the aorta being cut off. And this is the Quran. The Quran Makaya Frimunu. Surah 69, verse number 44 to 46. And Muhammad and Kasa Allah at this assembly at the man. Now, let's come to the background story. Muhammad yet. Now, the truth of the matter is that, and I may kind from a friend saying most Muslim sources, and I'm going to quote each source via me take it from. And Timanya Kai, Surah 69, 44 to 46, and that. And Timium Kohonum. Now, Muhammad fast Muhammad was actually poisoned. And Muhammad was poisoned by a Jewish woman. And that Jewish woman, this is what happened. The Jewish woman, na Muhammad, and then the crop for no manam, or money or moko and took serious. And they ended up killing the woman or mukun or mukun the uncle, and or mukun the papa. Almost all her entire household, you can be a what happened was the come no far or they seized the woman no no koye. No no koye no, and a woman here said she offered to cook them a meal. And he man appointinam and appointinam no or to no day. Or the command or also making sure about poison appointing the woman actually the Jewish woman poisoned the sheep meat and will roast to you know the command and they ate it. Now remember that Muhammad has said in the Surah chapter 69 verse 44 to 46 and said and some no cow Quran mun say be or fabricate biana his aorta will be cut off. What I say, his aorta will be cut off. Now, let's see what happened to his death. Until we have seen, say, Muhammad died by what? Poisoning from what? A Jewish woman. A Jewish woman actually poisoned him. Now, let's take from the say Muslim sources. Exactly what they say. This video is really very short. Now, this one is from Sahih El Abu Bakr, who called the book 4428. Aisha, this particular Aisha, Muhammad back on the Yerketwa back on any or no na Oma this commentary or say the prophet in his ailment, in which he died, used to say, "Oh Aisha, I still feel the pain caused by the food I ate at Kaaba, and at this time I feel as if my aorta is being cut from that poison." Hallelujah! I feel my aorta is being cut off by the poison. Okay, now say, what was what? Sunan Abu Dawud 4498. Sunan Abu Dawud 4498. Or also, not some of the buy tea. Or also, so a Jewish presented him at Kaaba with a roasted sheep which he had poisoned. The apostle of Allah ate of it, and the people also ate. Now, who continues to say, he Muhammad then said, "Take away your hands from the food, for it has informed me that it is poisoned." Bashir ibn al-Bara ibn, or no, so near accounting here. Now say Bashir ibn say, so he the prophet sent for the Jewish woman and said to her, "What motivated you to do the work you have done?" And then she said, "If you were a prophet, it would not harm you. But if you were a king, I should get rid the people of you." The apostle of Allah then ordered regarding her, and she was killed. He then said about the pain of which he died. Continue to feel pain. I say, I continue to feel pain from the muscle which I had eaten at Keba. This is the time when it has cut off my aorta. This is the time when it has cut off my aorta. Now, looking at this, in the Surah 69, Muhammad has said that if he fabricates any part of the Quran, Allah will cut off his aorta. Now, a Muslim will argue that his aorta was not cut off by Allah, and so therefore he's not a false prophet. Now, the question is that the poison that he ate from the Jewish woman, he himself confessed that the poison has cut off his what? Aorta. And so the question remains, which kind of prophet is Prophet Muhammad? A question, and then maybe sir, or answer to me Ediba in the comment section. Fabra, who is the Prophet Muhammad? Or say, if he fabricates any part of the Quran, his aorta will be cut off by Allah. Now we see that a poison cut off his aorta as his own. He himself said in and same way or say his aorta. Let me read the last. This one is by Sunan Abu Dawud 4498 or no, and this translation way or the by from the encounter he had with the prophet. Or say if so, this is what after Obisa Muhammad Bisa woman and say, I didn't know, yes, I didn't know poison and the man also. So he, the prophet, sent for the Jewish woman and said to her, what motivated you to do the work you have done? That is to poison the food. Now, the Jewish woman answered and said, if you were a prophet, it would not harm you. Now, pay particular attention. This Jewish woman is just a Jewish woman. She doesn't have anything to do with prophecy or anything, but she said something very unique. And let's pay particular attention. See, if you were a prophet, it would not harm you. But if you were a king, I should get rid of you and the people. Then the apostle of Allah here being Muhammad, then ordered regarding her, and she was killed. He then said about the pain of which he died, I continued to feel pain from the muscle which I had eaten at Keba. This is the time when it has cut off my aorta. So who is the Prophet Muhammad? Asembisa Medibaye, no, a very simple and straightforward. And the woman had said that if Muhammad were indeed a prophet, like he would have seen that the food had been poisoned. But Muhammad did not see that the food was poisoned, and he actually ate the poison. And Muslims don't want to tell us the truth. What killed Muhammad? The truth is there. He was killed by poisoning poisoned food. And the food was poisoned by a Jewish woman. And that Jewish woman was as a result of Muhammad and he offered to cook them a meal, and then he ended up poisoning all of them. And some of the truth ought to be said, and we will always push the truth to the people of God. We have to know, because Muslims will not tell us what killed Muhammad, but we have to fish out and go into their sources to find out what actually killed him. For us, in the Christian field, we know what killed our Lord, but they want to deny it, but keep this under the table. Average Muslims don't know what killed Muhammad, but today, I have unveiled to you, Muhammad was killed by a poison, and he had prophesied that if he fabricated any part of the Quran, and mind you, I have not said that he fabricated any part of the Quran, because he said that if he fabricate any part of the Quran, his aorta will be cut off. And now the food that he ate, the poison, ended up cutting off his aorta. So who he is, what kind of prophet he is. And then the Jewish woman has said that if he is a prophet, he would have known that the food was actually poison. Aha, and I'm video in ABC. I mean, when should I in na the different side at the we will continue to let the truth be what known by everybody. I mean, bye bye.